patio right now. The name of the movie is Promised Land, brand new surfing movie. Want to introduce you to my guests next to me here. This is Brian Jennings. He's the founder and director of Walking on Water's Films. Todd Morehead is basically the star of the show here in this surfing movie. And in surfing, Rabbi Barney will explain his role here in a minute as well. But first, let's pull it over here to Brian. Walking on Water's Films has a history of making great surfing movies. You were involved in one just last year. Let's talk about that first before we get to this.
Sure. So I grew up here in La Jolla in San Diego, and we've made 11 different movies. Last year was really exciting for us because we were involved with the Soul Surfer movie about Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm in the shark attack. It did really well in theaters, and so that was a great big movie for us to be a part of. And we produced her documentary called Heart of a Soul Surfer. So Sony Pictures saw that and produced Soul Surfer as a result. Which
makes the debut of this one even more exciting, which is taking place soon. We'll talk about when you can see it. Sure. But talk about Promised Land and what was behind this movie.
Yeah, you know, Promised Land is our latest movie, and it was really a passion of Todd's. And so Todd, why don't you share a little bit about why this movie was made and why we worked hard on it for the last 3 years.
And Todd, you've been a surfer all your life, first of all, right?
Yeah,
so it's your passion.
I love surfing. You know, I love Israel. I've been going there a number of times, and I've met a number of Israeli guys, and I just fell in love with the culture and the people. And I saw a part of Israel that nobody else sees on the news, and I wanted to make a movie that shows that to the rest of the world.
Yeah, the first question is, really, there's surfing in Israel?
Yeah, and there is surfing in Israel, and it gets pretty good. I mean, not too bad.
Whenever Todd goes there, the waves are good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
True, that's what they tell me.
How many surfers are in Israel?
There's about 15,000 if you count everybody who even likes to surf. Yeah.
8,001, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the rabbi comes into this movie as well. What is your role in the movie?
Well, I'm a rabbi of the Messianic Jewish group in San Diego here, and so that means Jewish background, lifelong surfer, but I also believe in Yeshua, Jesus is the Messiah. So I could, you know, connect with the Christian surfers here, but of course with Israel, been to Israel 20 times, and you know, my Jewish cousins over there. So they figured, I guess, I was a good bridge between the Christians and the Israelis.
Well, Todd, in short form, take us through this movie. It's not about just a couple of surfer dudes. What's it about?
It's about my friendship with an Israeli surfboard shaper, really good friends with him, and it's about faith and surfing, and it brings in the conflicts, war, peace, and it's a broad story of Israel, and beautifally told. Through the eyes of surfers,
all about their culture through surfing.
Yeah. And whether you surf or not, it's a movie that you're gonna really like.
All right, and those people that are gonna like it are gonna find it where?
They're gonna find it this weekend at La Paloma Movie Theater in Encinitas on Saturday at 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. screenings, and then Sunday night we're at Maranatha Chapel, which is out in Rancho Bernardo, at 6 p.m. So
now you had a great feeling about the last one that did so well in the awards category. How do you feel about this one?
You know what, I think Todd showed this movie in Israel for about a week straight. We had the mayor of one of the cities come, hundreds and hundreds of surfers in Israel came and loved it. And then last week we had the US premiere, and we had about 1,200 people show up, a packed out place, and everybody seemed to really enjoy the movie. So I'm thinking, more than any of our other films, this is one that people want to see. Because, you know, you see Israel in the news every day, but this is a fresh look at it through the people of Israel.
A whole different side.
You know?
Congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. We appreciate it. And we will be right back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Good Morning San Diego. We're here until 10 a.m.